Leave the weight behind, indeed. This is 3MDR 97.1 FM, the voice of the Dandenongs. No stranger to this time slot is the lovely Jackie Walker. Hello, darling.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Stranger?
We used to have fun in this time slot, didn't we? Yeah.
I know.
When I filled...
Do you know I was on there for 4 years?
Oh, yeah?
I started in the Saturday night time slot that was really awful. It was so lonely.
Yes, I did.
Like 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. or 11 to 12 or something like that.
Yes, that's when I first met you.
Yes, it was too.
I used to do it with Wayno occasionally, and
that's right.
This beautiful blonde vision appeared to me one evening. I helped you upstairs with all your CDs and stuff, didn't I?
Yes, of course you did. You're gorgeous.
Yeah,
and then so I'd sit there on the lonesome, and then got the drive slot, the high profile drive. Drive.
Which you used to do.
You know,
yes.
You've made it when you're in the drive slot.
Drive with Billy.
No, it was hit the snaz button.
Yeah.
And and you've got my time slot. So if anyone had to take my time slot, I'm happy it's you.
Stop it.
You know I mean it. You know I love you.
You know, I used to do the Saturday the evening thing. I used to fill in for Wayno occasionally, but Roach asked me to alternate with him at some stage. That was 9 till midnight, and I often used to sit here and think, Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week.
That's right. That's right. No one to talk to. I would just play my music.
Yeah, which we loved doing anyway.
Oh, it was fun anyway. It was a party for me, if no one else.
Yeah.
So, oh, no, it's great fun. Great times there on MDR. Fantastic.
Anyway, it's been great chatting to you. Bye, Jackie.
Oh, see you, Billy. Take care. we could just catch up for hours, couldn't we?
Yeah.
But
anyway,
maybe that might get a little bit boring for
but,
the listeners.
Well, we better talk about Mrs. Australia first, Jackie Walker.
How exciting is that? I know. In January, I was announced a Mrs. Australia national finalist. So that was pretty cool. I sang for some of their events last year, so that's how I got to know the Mrs. Australia group and some of the ladies. And then, and there's a gorgeous girl that I met, Leanne Campbell, who is a filmmaker and does a whole lot of creative things. And she was filming the event, and we had a chat backstage after the final. And she said, "You know what? You should enter next year." And I said, "No, don't be silly." She said, "You need to enter next year." And I went, So I thought about it, and I put in my application and didn't really give it any more thought. And then, got the confirmation on the 10th of January. And so it's been, all systems go since then. Busy.
Yeah. The Mrs. Australia group holds the directorship for the Mrs. Australia pageant, the largest pageant held in Australia for women who are married, divorced, or over 26 years of age. So you just scraped in at 27, didn't you?
Oh, for sure I did. Gosh, you're gorgeous. I've been married, divorced, and I'm over 26 years of age, so I can go tick, tick, tick. And happily married.
I didn't know you divorced.
Add that one on the end. Yeah. Oh. I got married young and...
Did you?
Yeah.
Didn't work out, but we won't get into that, will we?
No. Oh, it's all amicable. But,
one of the lessons in life.
Well, that's exactly right. And that's what this pageant's about as well, is actually giving these women the opportunity to discover more about themselves, as well as raising money and awareness for the two charities. So the journey is incredible, and the people that I'm working with are amazing. They're all intelligent, beautiful, nice women, which is just great, because I guess I didn't know what I was really getting myself into, because you've got the idea of a pageant, which this is so far from the traditional beauty pageant.
Yeah.
If it was a traditional beauty pageant, there is no way I would have entered. I'm a size 18. So currently I'm a dress size, 16 to 18. So I am so far out of the size requirements if it was a beauty pageant.
So I'm trying to get my head around it. Mrs. Australia, and the main aim is to fundraising, is it?
It is. It's working for the two charities of the Mrs. Australia group and raising awareness and money where possible. So it's Project Dovetail is a fantastic charity which supports disadvantaged children both here and overseas. And at the moment they're working to help an orphanage in Mauritius, and through a variety of events. And they've got a sensational website, which I have right in front of me, and that is projectdovetail.org, And also the other charity is Women in Need, so that's the WIN Foundation of Australia. And that actually comes from the US. The WIN Foundation is a larger foundation that we're working for WIN Australia here. So I had the great pleasure of coordinating a masquerade ball on Friday the 13th this year, and all the funds raised. I raised $1,040 for Women in Need. So that was something I was really pleased, because a lot of effort went into that, and I had some amazing sponsors. And yeah, so not only is it about the funds raised, it's about people being aware of the charities, because it does take a long time. And I guess the more aware people are of the charities, the more likely they are to get more sponsorship. And of course, they're seeking, larger sponsorship, corporate sponsorship, so they can have more impact and make more of a difference.
Yeah. And you're producing a CD. You're compiling a CD. You've got a CD up your sleeve, and I just played one track of it. The one lovely Christy Hart, "Leave the Wake Behind."
That's right. That's actually we're asked to do one fundraiser for each of the charities. So we're asked to do one official fundraiser for Project Dovetail and one for Women in Need Australia. And I have, as many of the women have done, they're working their bums off basically, and going far beyond the two. I did the masquerade ball for Women in Need, and this CD compilation that I'm having a ball producing is for Women in Need as well. And because it's not a one-off event, the proceeds of the CD sales can keep generating funds. That's a really exciting thing. Now, I decided, because it's Women in Need as the charity, that I needed the CD to be all spectacular Australian living women who all have a really positive message to share. So not only is it about raising the money, then it's about empowering any woman that listens to the CD as well and reads the stories of the women on it. So, yeah, absolutely. Christy Hart donated the song. So every woman on the CD has donated their song completely for use on the disc. They don't want any money out of it. They were very happy to support Women in Need. So, yeah, there's Christy Hart, Carol McCoy. Her song, Strong, Strong Woman, is the title track, because I could not think of a better song to be the title.
She told me that a few months ago, and she's very excited. She was over the moon about
it. Hi everyone, from my house at the karaoke house party. We're raising money tonight for Women in Need and Project Dovetail, so sing up everyone!
Carol, she's amazing. She's inspiring and beautiful. One of the most beautiful women I've ever known. And Mia Dyson, she's doing amazing things over in the US. She's ours, so she's on the CD. And Deborah Conway, who I had the great pleasure of meeting in person when she performed at the Green Room, which, of course, I owned for a while. And
yes, we'll talk about that shortly.
Sure, and I've got Riley Jordan, who's extremely powerful and wonderful, and she's doing a lot of promotion herself for the CD, which is really fabulous. The amazing Andrea Ma, who's just doing incredible things at the moment and getting the recognition that she's deserved for a long time. And also some amazing, really, really experienced and beautiful singers who don't have the profile of those ones, but they're all my friends and they're all exquisite, and I can't wait for everyone to hear them. My beautiful friend Martina Medica, friend May Collard, Jen Bush, Devon LaSalle, who is one of my best friends in the whole wide world, and I've got one on there too.
And you're designing you're doing the cover artwork, are you?
No, Devon is doing the cover artwork. DevonLaSalle.com if you want any work done. She is absolutely sensational. Have you seen the cover that I put up on Facebook?
Yes.
I put a sneak peek up there.
You did.
It is divine.
It's very good.
The whole booklet is just incredible. So I can't wait. It's going to be ready early July, so it's very, very close to being ready. And the CDs will be $15 each with a large percentage of that. It looks like to be $12 per CD going to Women in Need.
Bargain.
So, yeah, the only costs we need to take out are the printing costs, the CD and the covers themselves, because Devon's donated all of her time and artwork, and every one of these women have donated their songs. So it's just been great to put it together. Not to mention liaising, with these incredibly wonderful musicians.
Yeah.
I thought I'd send out these messages to these, and I thought they're too busy to pay attention. No, the responses I got were incredible.
Yes, Win Australia. It's in Win Australia and Women in Need anticipate and have various programs running throughout the country focusing on the effects of responsible drinking, self-esteem and physical and emotional abuse by the end of 2010. That was last year. They're also committed to raising awareness and informing the public about this social phenomenon called abuse. Too much of it, Jackie Walker, isn't there?
Yes, and a lot more women are speaking out. And it's really interesting because they've got their Right Living classes running in Melbourne at the moment. I mean, they've got them running in a number of places. The Right Living course is a 20-week course. And I've been speaking to a lot of women who have been attending the course. And a lot of the women attending started attending because they wanted to facilitate the course in their local areas. And it's turned out that through participating in it, they've realised that, wow, you know, I can identify with this myself. So the courses aren't even for women who say, yes, I'm the victim of abuse or anything like that. The courses are designed to help and reach any woman. And they're all free. So if any woman that knows this course is on, wants to go and check it out, can do so. And they're welcome. And then the Raise Your Standards is the program that they're bringing into schools here. And it's currently working in the US very effectively. They're looking to bring that very, very soon into schools in Melbourne. And, delivering the message of responsible drinking to teenage girls. It's a very important message.
And they go on to say, at Win Australia, we believe that by healing the woman, you heal the family, and that is the key to stopping abuse.
Good.
Yes,
they're actually doing it. So, you know, they're not just talking the talk, you know, they're actually doing it out there. So, no, they're incredible women. And the people, the two women that run these two charities are both previous Mrs. Australia title holders. They are the 2008-2009 Mrs. Australias, and they are the directors of these two charities. Yeah. So not only did they go through the whole process of participating in the pageant, then they took it on board to that degree that they started running these charities.
Yeah. You mentioned Project Dovetail, not for profit children's organisation.
I get to produce an amazing event on Saturday the 27th of August for Project Dovetail. I had a great meeting with Gumbuya Park. Do you know Gumbuya Park in Tynong?
Tynong North, down the Princess Highway there.
That's the one, yeah, just past Pakenham.
On the way to Warragul.
That's right.
On the left, yep.
Yep, that's it, with the big pheasant out the front.
Yep.
And that's 400 acres of the most beautiful parklands and rides like toboggans and water slides and things like that. And I had a meeting and they said we'd love to have a family fun day, and to anyone who comes through the gates on the day, normal ticket prices which are on the Gumbuya Park website, but 50% of everything that comes through the gate, over the counters on the day, Gumbuya Park is donated to Project Dovetail. So if anyone's thinking of going to Gumbuya Park at all this year, I would strongly recommend Saturday 27th of August, because not only are you having a great time, you're supporting Project Dovetail.
And the winner goes to, they still go to Chicago, or is it different?
It changes from year to year.
For the Mrs. International Pageant.
Yeah, Mrs. Globe. Yes, that's right. So we've got two girls going over to represent us this year. We've got the beautiful Holly Cowley, and we've got Ingway, and they're representing Australia over in LA. Yeah. In August, actually. So, and our final is on the 17th and 18th of September at Crown Casino.
My goodness. Jackie.